Today, our lesson with Abby and Brett is going to be about scarcity, and it is called Scarcity is Scary. So, let's go ahead and get started. If you'll just follow along with me as I read. Abby and Brett sold every cup of ice cream they made at the Critter Carnival. They felt it was a huge success because they took home $100 in their money box. They had $25 in expenses, so the children made a profit of $75. They decided not to buy the trampoline because there was something they wanted more than the trampoline. It was a trip to Giddyland. The opportunity to visit Giddyland was going to cost them their trampoline. Abby and Brett knew they had often have two things they want but can only afford one of them. The choice they gave up is called the opportunity cost. So in this situation, the opportunity cost is the trampoline. They're giving up the trampoline so that they can go on their trip to Giddyland. Their parents understood the opportunity cost and agreed with the children. Since they had already purchased their tickets online, the family would be leaving for Giddyland the 1st of July if they had enough money for gasoline. Mom and Dad used words like supply, demand, availability, and scarcity to explain why they were concerned about the cost of gasoline. Abby and Brett just didn't understand. Finally, Mom and Dad called a family meeting. Dad said that during the last few weeks there had been a huge demand for gasoline. The availability or supply of gasoline was down. He said that meant that more people were going places and needed gasoline, and there wasn't enough gasoline available for all the cars going on vacation. Then he said because there was a scarcity or shortage of gasoline, the price of a gallon of gas was going up. It was going to cost more to fill the family car. Abby and Brett's parents lacked the money they needed to go on the trip. They might have to borrow the money. The children didn't want to believe what they had heard. Abby and Brett went upstairs to Abby's room and talked for a while until they had come downstairs. When they came downstairs, they had an idea. Dad, if we can bring an additional income by selling more ice cream and saving that money, would that help us get to Giddyland? Abby asked. Mom and Dad thought that was a good idea. I think we should all try to save a little more of our income too, said Dad. With a little planning and some savings, the family was ready to leave on July 1st for their trip to Giddyland.